If you've ever wanted to sell planners, kids' books, coloring books, workbooks online, but you just did not know where to start, you have an idea, but you're like, oh gosh, I have to print like a lot of books. I need to ship all these orders, and all of that is just hectic to you, but it's something that you really want to do. Today, this video is for you. So digital products are amazing. I love digital products. But what if your audience actually wants a physical book? And I know because I've been there. I have digital PDFs for my budget planners, but I also have a bunch of my audience that wants the physical book. Today, I'm going to show you how to use print on demand. So basically how to make sure that you are offering your physical books, but you don't have to have a lot of stock and inventory and worrying about shipping the book yourself, because BookBolt and Amazon KDP has made it so much more easier for us. Okay, so before we dive into me showing you how to actually create your own book, I want us to have an understanding of what is a digital product, what is a physical product, and what is a print on demand product, because some of you might not understand. So let's just make you understand right now. So digital product is a product that I create once. You can also create once, and you can sell it online, and someone will receive it electronically, and you can sell it over and over and over again after just creating it once. So it comes as a PDF form. It can be like a PDF planner, a budget sheet, those kind of things, where someone creates once and it's available immediately after purchase electronically. Now, what I love about a digital product are these few things. You don't have to package anything when someone orders. So when someone orders, you just get your profit and they receive the product. You don't have to ship anything anywhere. You don't have to worry about courier fees. You don't have to keep a lot of stock, so physical stock in your house. You don't have to remake the product every time someone buys it. But the one thing that I quickly realized when I started selling digital products is that some people actually want the physical item. So I could sell a prayer journal. I could sell a gratitude journal. I could sell coloring book pictures, or coloring book just pages. But some people actually want the physical book to use it and to carry it and have it in their bag. And I am one of those people who prefer the physical item. People want to have that prayer journal in their bag. People want to have their gratitude journal on the side of their bed. People want to have their budget workbook. And that is where physical products basically come in. Physical products are amazing. It's what people usually love to buy, and it's just because it is a tangible thing that you receive. There's something special about holding that actual book that you bought online, and then it's shipped to you and it arrives at your doorstep. But when you sell your physical product, there are a lot of things that people don't talk about that could be a lot of work. So let's say, for example, you want to create your own physical daily planner. So traditionally, you would have to design the planner yourself, and then you find a printer, and then you would have to print a specific amount of copies in order to qualify to get it to be shipped to you, because sometimes they tell you that you can only purchase at 50 copies or 100 copies or 200 or even 500 copies, and you have to pay that upfront fee without knowing if anyone is ever going to buy from you. So it does cost a lot, it does require a lot of space, a lot of time and admin goes on with physical products, but it is what a lot of people love to purchase. And another thing about a physical product is that you have to arrange the delivery. So you have to deal with a lot of companies, courier companies, delayed parcel orders, cancellation, returns, damaged product. It's a lot of things that people don't talk about when it comes to physical products that can be quite overwhelming, and there has to be a better way to manage, having a beautiful idea and creating a physical product and sending it to the customer. So that is where print on demand comes in. That is where BookBolt comes in, which we are going to dive in right now. Print on demand is basically you creating the product once online using BookBolt, and then once it's done, you list it on Amazon KDP. So instead of printing 100 planners or 100 coloring books and keeping them in your home and hoping that they will sell, what BookBolt does is it helps you create that, and then it helps you list it as well on Amazon KDP, so that when someone buys it on Amazon, Amazon will then print it and ship it to them. So you're not holding stock, you're not packaging orders, you're not dealing with courier companies, you're not putting packages in boxes and not knowing what to do with the unsold stock, and it's not stressing you out basically. And print on demand has made it so much easier for people, especially who are beginning in their business journey of publishing their own books and selling their own books. This is how I started. I go too deep as well about my journey of how I started selling using print on demand in my Financial Literacy Academy. But basically, this is how I started. I could not stock up a lot of things in here. So print on demand really, really did help me. And I'm so happy that I've partnered with BookBolt for this video, because it's going to make your life easy as well. So I also want to give you just a few ideas of what kind of books to create that people are really loving and they are buying right now online on Amazon KDP without you having to keep a lot of stock. So it's things like journals, notebooks, planners, logbooks, kids' activity books, coloring in books, prayer journals, even kids' prayer journals, gratitude journals, habit trackers, reading logs, fitness trackers, budget planners, and there's so much more and more and more. But of course, what you need to do is do your research before you start creating a good product. You need to see what is selling, what is doing well, and then you need to also design the product properly and list it properly. And you need to understand as well what people are searching for, what keywords are they using, and that is where BookBolt comes in. That is where BookBolt has made our life easier. So let's dive into that now. So now we're about to go into the platform BookBolt so that you can see how I would create a typical book on it. And you're welcome, obviously, after watching this video, to click the link on my bio, create your own account, and also use this video to help you while you create your own first book. So I'm just going to open my BookBolt. So I have it on my bookmarks. I'm just going to open it here. Okay, so I have opened my BookBolt. BookBolt is a tool created for people who want to create and sell books through a platform like Amazon KDP, which I've already mentioned. What I love about BookBolt is that it helps you with two very important parts of this process. The first part that is very important of this process is research, because one of the biggest mistakes that a lot of people make is they create what they like, not what other people want. So you have to check and see, what do people actually want to buy? What are they interested in? So you may create this beautiful journal, this beautiful planner, but if nobody is searching for it, and then it's going to be very difficult to sell. So what I love about BookBolt platform is that they have made it easier for you to do some research, for also to see on Amazon what is currently doing well. It helps you choose a book idea that already has demand. And a second part that I love about BookBolt is the creation part. So BookBolt Studio allows you to design the cover and interior of the books. It's an easy drag and drop design tool. They have templates, stock images, and built-in Amazon KDP sizing and publishing requirements, which makes it so much more easier for you. It takes away the hard work actually. So instead of trying to figure out all these measurements and formatting everything by yourself, BookBolt actually gives you the tools that are made for publishing. It makes it just so much more easier. So if you're trying to publish a journal at a specific size, the margins are already there, and you'll see what I mean shortly. So I'm going to walk you through me creating a coloring book as well. I'm going to do my research. I've done a little bit of research, but I'm going to show you how to do the research as well for when you are starting, which is hopefully after this video. Okay, so I'm now on my BookBolt platform, and as you can see on this parts that I said over here, the first part that I love is the creation part, and then the research part, and then at the bottom is the creation part. So we're going to start with the research part. Already over here, it's going to show you some things that are doing very well. I am looking at doing something like this, like a coloring book, but I want it to be more focused on like a Christian coloring book for kids. So if I search Christian coloring book and I search it, and we're going to see what is currently doing well or if it's worth my while. Okay, so as you can see, there's some coloring books over here. They don't say much about kids, but this one does look like a kiddies one. Bible verse coloring book for girls. It has 890 ratings and it's sold at $7.99. Okay, so I like that. This one as well looks like something I'm going for. Also 728 ratings. I sold it $9.99, so that is amazing. This one as well looks good. This one looks very good. I like it. And this one published recently, so 2025. So just a year ago, and it's already got 129 ratings. And it's showing you how many sales. Gosh, this one is doing very well. So I'm actually going to click on this one because I'm looking at creating something similar to this. And yeah, this is it's something I would buy my daughter as well. And it's got a bit of a glimpse of what's happened, what does it look like inside, and this looks like the back of the cover, the book. I can see the author over here. Yeah, I like this book. Okay, so I'm going to go for something along the lines of this one over here. It has 94 pages. I'm probably going to do something a little less than that because I want to really focus on the really young ones, age like 5 to 7. And I can already see the size as well. So it's more of like a square book. Okay. So I like this one. It's similar to what I'm trying to create. I'm also going to tap into this one as well. Okay, so that's more words. So that's more for the older kids, ages 9 to 4 years old. So it's listed in a way that it shows also how old should the kids who buy this should be. Let me see this one. This one doesn't have the age. Let's click on this one over here. Okay, 30 pages. God made me special. It's lovely. It also has a little video over here, which is nice. Oh, Skylar already has this one over here. My daughter has this one over here. I love it. Okay. Now, on your research part, there's also an option to click on Evergreen. So let's click on that. Evergreen is basically just going to show you things that people are always looking for. It doesn't matter. It's not like seasonal. It's just always something people are looking for. And as you can see, this coloring book is ranking number 1. It's doing very well. Another coloring book, another coloring book. So yeah, I'm going to stick to coloring books. It's just that I'm going to be more focused on the Christian coloring book. Okay, so on Create, you're just going to go to BookBolt Studio. So you click there. And I'm going to go to Project. I'm going to go to New Project. And I'm going to go low content. You can also use AI story generator if you want to write a story. I'm going to record a video on this for the FLA on how to do a storybook using AI generated stories, which is going to make your life so much more easier. You'll be able to grow your book print on demand business on Amazon KDP and release as much as you can. But for now, let's just select low content. I think I'm going to call this project God Loves Me. I feel like self love through the identity of God is really missing right now in this world. So, this will be a beautiful book for children. I'm going to keep it at 6 by 9, just a standard printing size for Americans, especially. And page content, I'm going to work with 50 pages. And then, yeah, I'll leave it at bleed. And I'm going to go create project. Okay, so now see all the margins are there for you to help show you where the page is. And then it's got 50 pages over here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this picture image over here. And then I'm going to upload my own images. So I'm going to upload. So as you can see, I'm uploading my own images, but you don't have to do that. BookBolt has amazing templates as well here on the platform, and I'm going to show you how that looks as well before we start uploading our own images. Okay, so everything is done uploading. There's also Pixabay up here and other platforms that you can use as well. I'm just going to close this for now because what I want to show you is the templates that BookBolt does have. So on this puzzle piece icon here, you can click on that as well. And let's say, for example, you are wanting to do like a journal. Maybe let's go journal. Okay, so it's got different types of journals, as you can see. There is a dream journal, food journal, scuba diving journal, cocktail journal, gratitude journal, prayer journal, cleaning journal, monthly cleaning journal, a wine journal, storyboard journal. So you can literally have, like, for example, this gratitude journal looks good. You can click on that and have it on all the pages, and then it is a prayer journal that is repetitive for daily it's a gratitude journal that is repetitive for daily reflection. So those are already created for you. All you have to do is just create a beautiful cover and have that available for anyone to purchase. So that is also a great option. But what I want to do, I want to try and add my own designs. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on there. Okay, so I've clicked on the first page, and then all I'm going to do is just make sure that it's in the right margins. Put it in the middle over there. I like it, and then I'm going to click on save. So I'm going to do this for all my pages, and I'm going to play some music so that I'm not boring you with doing it one at a time. But you don't have to do it this way. Like how I mentioned, you can decide that I'm going to just use the template for BookBolt to start, which is also perfectly fine. See, if you have a lot of pages like me, I love that when you add a new piece of art or whatever, it already shows you what's already been used so that you're not confused. Okay, 50 pages later, I have now done all of them. So this first one, I know it looks blank. I want to make this page this book belongs to. So I'm going to add some text over here. Let's just this book, and then I'm going to add that text, and I'm going to say belongs to, wait, let's put it up here, let's put it in the center. Okay, that should be enough. Let's put this one just right up here. And let me see if I can add like a line. Let's make it a little bit smaller. And I'm going to make it a little bit like thinner. So I'm going to make it like a 5. Yeah, I like it like that. So I'm just going to move it and put it right here. And then I'm going to add the first coloring in section. It's a bit of a small one. So, okay, this part is done. So I'm just going to also add a little coloring section like this little house over here. And we can just bring it down right here and make it a little bit small. Okay, not too small. Just for them to color in that first book, that first page as well. Okay, save. Okay, I'm happy with how this looks. And then now I'm going to work on the cover. So all I'm going to do with the cover, I'm going to click on this part over here and I'm going to go hide template. I'm going to go okay. Then I'm going to again add a picture of my own cover. I'm going to upload image, which I've already designed outside, but you don't have to do that. You can do your own. You can do the cover here by playing around with the fonts and the colors and the pictures that is provided. I just also designed my own as well, just because I want my book to be quite unique. Okay, there it is. Okay, and then I'm just going to drag this out and just make sure that it fits the margin properly. Just like that. And then let's pull it down. Then let's bring it back over there and like that. So another thing that I just want to add is the right side of it over here is the front cover, and then the left side is the back of the cover. So that is just important to also know and remember. I'm going to bring it down just a little bit. I'm just using the arrows on my computer. Okay, I'm happy with how this looks. Yep, it looks great. So now I'm just going to click on save. Okay, so I'm technically done with my book. I'm happy with how it looks. I think Skylar would love it. She's got a few coloring books which are quite similar to this, and I think the cover would look so bright and attractive. I think what I'm going to do a little bit as well with the cover, just bring it up again a little bit. Let's just do that. Yep, I think it's good. And then save it again because I've obviously tweaked a little bit. And then now to view it as in like a book format, you need to click on this eye over here. So once it's done loading, I'm just going to click on that eye over here. Okay, now it's done. So I'm going to click on that and I'm going to go book view. And yeah, now I can see that the words are in this margin, which is what I wanted. And it looks good. This is how the book will look when the customer opens it and looks. I'm happy with it. I love this. This is very cute. Okay, so I'm happy with the book. So I'm just going to closes. Alrighty, so I am happy with everything. So once your book design and everything is what you want it to look like, which for me, I'm happy with this. If Skylar had to buy this coloring book, I'd be happy with it. I'm now getting prepared to list it so that people could buy it. So what you're going to do is click up here on download and download here on printed books, the whole project, and just wait for it to finish downloading. And while you wait, learn how to upload Amazon KDP. So you can click here, and then you're going to also go into a page that's going to teach you more about how to learn how to upload it on Amazon KDP. So BookBolt has created this tutorial training session for you, which will help you as well. So I'm just going to go skip. It's going to teach you how to upload it on Amazon KDP. So you're going to unzip the file, and then you're going to follow the instructions as this 26 minutes video is going to show you. Okay, so as you can see, it's all done. So the file is being downloaded onto my computer now. Like I mentioned, I'm going to unzip it. Then I'm going to go to Amazon KDP and make sure that everything matches as I have designed the book. So the size of the book, the page count, the title of the book, the description of the book that explains who the book is for, why should they buy it, the keywords, using search engine optimization so that people can find the book. And I need to price it according to what my other competitors are using as well. We've done the research at the beginning, so we saw how much it's around $7.99 to $9.99. So it will be around there, and just make sure that it looks attractive enough for people to click on it. So it's very important that you design something that you know that people will want to click on and will want to purchase as well. So you have to make sure that the positioning is done well. So I also just want to kind of tell you this so that you have an understanding of launching your own print-on-demand business using BookBolt. Is that BookBolt is not magic. Print-on-demand is not magic. You still need to put in some work. So doing the research, which we looked at first, creating a very good product is very important. You need to understand the audience that you are targeting. You need to test different types of ideas. You need to just keep showing up. You need to improve on things which you feel like are lacking when you list your product and you compare it with other products that are selling. So maybe it's the title, description, keywords, which is what I mentioned. So it's just things like that. You don't need to print 100 books. You don't need to fill your house with a lot of stock, but you just need to make sure that the idea that you have is aligned with the demand of what people are actually looking for, which the BookBolt platform helps you with that research and that option for you to have a look at what's actually doing well right now on Amazon. Okay, so I know a lot of you want to try this. I know a lot of you have also asked me, Norma, how can I create my own planners, my own journals? What is the best way to do it? Start with the print on demand option. Use BookBolt. I'll have everything link on the description below. There is a link that you can use and you can enjoy 20% off by using the code Norma's Diary. But I'm going to have it as well below so that you can just copy and paste. Again, thank you so much to BookBolt for sponsoring this video. I appreciate it, especially because this is something that has really helped me when I was starting my journey. And if you did find this helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what book you're going to be creating. Share this with someone who probably has asked you about like starting a product like planners, journals, workbooks, coloring books, kids books, storybooks, and they just don't know where to start. Share it with them, let them watch this video and also start this journey. Yeah, it will be amazing to see your guys' projects. So I would love that. If you're in the FLA, please share with me the books that you have created, your Amazon links, and it would be nice to see what books you have designed. Subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this. I will be coming back again with another BookBolt tutorial, creating more books as well. I'm also wanting more sales that are going to come in through my creations on BookBolt. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.